Welcome back to day 4 of Minimalism series week. If you want to catch the rest of these videos, there is a whole Minimalism series playlist and that'll be linked in the description box for you guys. So today's video is a little bit more fun. It's based off things that I have learned and experienced personally, and also things that I have seen in other people who are living with minimalism. So I'm just going to be telling you guys 5 things a minimalist will never do. Before I jump into those 5 things, if you're new, I would love if you would hit subscribe, and while you're watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me. The first thing that you won't find a minimalist doing is wasting their entire weekend cleaning. When you own less stuff, you have less stuff to clean, and it makes the whole process move a lot quicker. This isn't just things in your house as well. The less clothes that you have, the less laundry piles up. A thing that I like to think about before I bring something new into my home is, do I really want to be cleaning this? Because I hate cleaning. I love living in a clean and tidy house, but I actually hate the act of cleaning. Because a lot of people who live by minimalism usually like to organize their time and find as much free time as possible, it also means that we're not wasting heaps of time on doing tasks that we don't want to be doing. So for me personally, I like to schedule about 20 minutes a day of cleaning. I find that this is the perfect amount of time and the house stays spotless. The second thing that you won't find a minimalist doing is spending hours and hours stressing over their emails. Usually they've got some kind of system in place which allows them to sort through their emails quite quickly, whether that means that they have to trash some stuff and only get back to some, or whether it means they're getting back to everything in a very timely manner with templates, or whatever they like to do. A lot of people who follow minimalism like to bring this to the digital side of their life as well, and will have a very orderly inbox. And for myself personally, I love to get to inbox zero. Inbox zero, if you haven't heard of that term before, it's when you try to sort everything in your inbox at least once a day to get it down to there being absolutely nothing in there. So this does mean setting up folders and things like that. So I have folders for receipts, I have folders for things to do with my gym, things to do with other businesses, and I put things in the folders where they belong, so there's nothing sitting pending in the inbox. Thirdly, minimalists don't stress about trends because we've found a style that we like and we run with it. Usually when you're decluttering a wardrobe, or if you've created a capsule wardrobe, which is that one extra step further, you've figured out what kind of style you're going for. The beauty of this is that you're able to look past trends and you're able to find what you're comfortable in, what makes you happy, and what makes you feel good. In case you missed it, I did a whole video on how to figure out your personal style that is in the Minimalism series playlist as well. My fourth point is that minimalists are never stuck on what to wear. We're not going to spend hours and hours going, oh my goodness, I don't know what to wear. I feel like I have nothing to wear, because usually once you've decluttered your wardrobe, or you've gone through and you've sorted it out, and if you do that on a regular basis as well, you know everything that you own. Myself and other people I know who have very strict wardrobes and don't go overboard with buying too many clothing items, we know everything that we own, and most of us also know a lot of different combinations, because when we purchase clothing, we're purchasing the pieces to be versatile and work with a lot of outfit, which means that we've already thought about what can go with what, and we've already got those combinations sitting up there. It makes it easier as well if you get invited somewhere last minute and then you don't have to go through that whole fluster moment of what to wear because you've already thought of something. I have to say, it is a really good feeling to know exactly what you do own and just have a bunch of outfits that you feel like you look really great in, rather than stressing about something and feeling like you're going out looking mediocre. It's always awesome to be able to go out feeling like the most confident version of yourself. And finally, my fifth point is that minimalists tend to not feel trapped or weighed down. On the physical side of things, owning less stuff means it's easier to move around, it's easier to travel, you don't have to pack up so many things and lug them around with you. This in itself is freeing because it is literally that physical lightness where you don't own many things. When I last moved house, it took a couple of hours in one afternoon. I didn't have to bring very much stuff. The fact that I was able to change my surroundings so quickly made me feel really happy and really relieved that I was able to shift my entire life in such a short amount of time. On the mental side of things, because there's more to minimalism than just decluttering, there's also freeing up time in your schedule, mental clarity, removing yourself from debt. All of those kind of things are very freeing as well. Once you start to apply to all aspects of your life, you will feel a real change in your mental well-being. It's not just about throwing out stuff, but it's about making space for yourself. I thought this would just be a fun little video to make so you guys can hear a little bit more about my perspective on minimalism, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. I would love for you guys to leave me a comment. What is the number one, not a million things, just give me one, like the one biggest benefit that you have found from minimalism? It could be a cleaner house, it could be more free time, it could mean that you've found out and decided to go zero waste? Like, what's the number one thing for you been? I can't wait to read your comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!